Hello guys, how are you today? I am in here in Farming Simulator 22. Now I played Farm Sim 19, so a few years ago with Quill 18 and someone else, and a very short time. Wasn't a very long time. Was just starting to get a hang of where keys are a little bit. I could almost drive a tractor in a semi-straight line if I really concentrated, but I was given this game a few days ago, and I have been in it every day since, at least some, not as much as I'd like, but I've at least gone in every day and kind of looked around a little bit. I am definitely a new farmer. I still don't know where all the buttons are. I don't know the machinery, okay? You get some great big honking machine that just looks like a medieval torture device. So I'm just going to go with new farmer. I may call it the easy mode, but I am totally a new farmer. I am not into the farm manager status at this point, which is sort of the standard if you do know the game. Or this one, I've got friends, Bartleby, you scare me, who's actually playing at this level, and it's pretty wild, the things he's going through. But I don't. Elm Creek, I guess that's the one that's considered the United States, and then we have this one, which I think is absolutely beautiful, and I love it. And I've looked at this one, and it's pretty too, but this is hands down my favorite. I love this map. It feels very European. The Swiss one is okay too. It's nice. But this one's pretty. It would be better now if it were in Scotland. I know this. You know this. It's okay. This one's quite pretty. So we're going to go back in here. It has the sort of architecture, and I love the landscape. I love the landscape quite a lot. So I've gotten pretty fast at this because I just pick the same one like all the time. I know most of the people that I've played with, I'm fortunate that the fellow that bought the game for me actually is a real life farmer. And this is what he does for a living. It's amazing. Well, that's cute too. That's a weird hairstyle. Okay, what do we have? That one, what was that? That. That one's, I like this one because when I'm doing it really fast, I just gotta click over here, because every time you sort of, if you log into somebody else's farm or to look around or whatever, you just have to do this over again. So it's just like I go down to that corner, I'm done. I don't care about the colors. This outfit, back at the time I've owned horses, that was pretty standard, except maybe the boots would have been black. I don't know, that would be about the only thing. Jeans, yeah, this is good. This is absolutely fine. And you can change the color on some things, but yeah, I'm good. Farming, would you like a short guided tour? You know what? Yes, because more basics is more better, okay? So I do know that number 9 is going to, well, let's just say, okay. So if you hit number 9, this happens. So you can have no map at all if you want to be taking a screenshot, because I don't know how to remove all of the UI. I can get rid of most of it, but not all of it. But I usually leave the map on this or that if I'm trying to find a place, to sell something. So you just rotate through the number 9. And of course the WSAD for the same old, right? That's pretty standard fare. Moving around, this is all good. So this is the little farm you start with. Boy, it looks different from what mine looks like now. Holy smuts, no kidding. So they've got this beam light. You can toggle places on the map to sort of set waypoints to go to, and it will happen in here as well, and you know that that's what you're aiming for. So right now it looks like they kind of want me to go over here. So we're going to go over here and have a wee look around. Excuse me. And now that we're here, a guided tour. This is one of the fields you own from the very start. Its wheat has conveniently grown to a stage where it can be harvested. What good timing. Oh, I'm so fortunate. Time for you to enter this combine harvester and get started. Okay, and then it showed you that E. Now, when you come up to something, notice in the upper left-hand corner, we have a control thing there. It does let me know that 9 will toggle the map view, and E will let me into the vehicle. The game is pretty good. I was going to say really good, and then I'm thinking about times when it's not. But it's pretty good about giving you various controls and reminding you of what those are. So you don't have to memorize all of this stuff. Okay, so there are exceptions, and I'll point them out when I find them so you can avoid them too. So, okay, attach the harvester's head that's sitting right in front of it. The help panel in the top left corner always shows you the functions that are currently available. That is not true. It shows them to you 90-95% of the time. It does not always show them to you. Absolutely not. But right now it says attach. And Q is going to let this big green thing attach to that dangerous looking green thing in front. So we will hit the Q. And now it's, it's saying we can do some different things. We have to unfold it, and we can see those controls in the left-hand side there where we have to unfold it. So X, we let it, open up and be what it is to be, what it needs to be, and then we can turn this on. Actually, do I have to lower the header? No, it lowered it itself. That's good. Now you're all set to harvest. Drive forward into the wheat. You can either adjust your vehicle speed manually or use cruise control to and there we go. So the pipe out we'll get to later. Can you see this big green pipe on this side with the black nub in there, just over where it says 4090? That is what we're going to toss the wheat into a trailer with. But right now we just have to get some wheat. Now I can use the middle scroll button on the mouse, the middle mouse button, to scroll in and out, and just use the W to head forward, and off we go like a herd of turtles. So this is making kind of swaths here. We can disable that if we just want it spread all over the place. It would be nice to actually be able to bale this straw up, but I don't know how. So I'm going to be learning that as we go. Okay, so far so good. Usually, however, you have a lot to do, so it makes sense to hire helpers. I love the helpers. Okay, on Farm Together I always hire all of the farm hands, and I give them nice little staff houses for lunch, and I try to make sure I change their clothing with the season so they look nice. I try to take care of my people, and here too I love them. Okay, so whenever a job can be executed by a helper, it will be indicated in the top left panel. So we're going to say okay to that, and you will notice up here it now says hire AI worker, and that became available as soon as I got the front end of this machine onto the field here. So I'm just going to hit H, and you will notice it takes off. Oh no, you won't notice. Look, Ma, no hands. I'm not touching anything. So he's going to finish taking care of this, or at least until the harvester is full. So I'm going to hit E. And which now notice it doesn't show me that up top anymore, but I can leave E. And this is a really good way to learn how to how to turn these machines around and do different things like that. You can actually be riding along with the guys if you want to. Get out of his way. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You can ride along with the guy and see, okay, they raise the machine here, they raise the tool, they do this, they're using that little guide there at the edge of the, the crop, or, whatever. You can just ride along and learn a lot, which is kind of fun. And it's a beautiful map. In the next recording, we are going to be going out into the map because of, well, some things that we'll talk about next time. But we'll get there. So it wants me over here. Okay, what am I doing? Fields that have been harvested need to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. This field has been harvested recently and now needs somebody to cultivate it. Enter the tractor and attach the cultivator that is placed behind it. E to enter again, and Q for attaching a tool. Now, when I get into the tractor, if I need to attach something, you see it up in the left-hand corner. Okay, the controls are there. And you see it in the bottom of your screen, right in the middle there, Q for attach. Now, if I want to unattach it, it doesn't usually show me that. You just got to remember that it's Q. So that's one of those times where they don't actually tell you what you're doing. So we will hit the Q button. Now lower the cultivator. Okay. Which is, we've got to wait. Lower the weight, lower the cultivator. Is that what they want? No. The weight's down there. That's not what I want at all. Pick that back up again. Okay, we'll just get in here, and what we can do is hire the fella again, and you'll notice he's in there now instead of me, and he'll just go and get the job done because he's a really nice guy. Oh yeah, that's probably what they're going to tell me to do up here. I may have jumped the gun a bit, but yes, hire a helper. Look at that, I did. Let's switch to one of the other tractors. I love this. Okay, do this until you reach a tractor with the next exclamation mark, and then get out and touch it. So the tab button at any point lets you pop through every single vehicle you have, wherever they may be on the map. I've actually bought a couple of little things that I leave where I want to go, so I can pop over to it whenever I want to. So there's one with an exclamation mark, and there's one with an exclamation mark. Let's get out and touch this one. E to get out. Fields that are ready to be sown. A sewing machine. Get back in the tractor and attach the sewing machine. The sewing machine will make little dresses. So Q to attach this. Is it done? Lower the weight. Okay, so off. And you can honk the horn. Oh, I must have the sound down. But you can. You really can. Oh, it didn't attach. Okay, let's back it up and try again, shall we? Where's the thing? And if you get close, you see how the Q shows up. All right. It's already filled with seeds. You'll have to refill it with a seed bag bought from the shop. And I discovered only yesterday a quick and easy way to do that, which was way better than the method I was using. We'll get to it. Okay. Since it's August, the only crop we can sow this time of year is canola. So, change the seed type visible in the lower right of the screen 3 times. And we'll look at that in a minute. So Y to select seed, V to lower the tool, whatever. So if we look up on our upper left-hand corner again, we can see about halfway down, the Y says to select the seed that's wheat. Now look way down in the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, when I click Y, it's kind of hard to notice, but beside the speedometer there, to the left of it, you see 600 liters, 100% of something. And if I click Y, it rotates through. You see the little icons change. And of course, up in the upper left-hand corner, it actually says select seed: soybeans, oilseed radish, grass, sorghum, wheat, barley, oats, and canola. So we will take the canolas. And we will get in here. Whoa. We'll turn on this. Well, I guess we'll have to get in a little bit. Turn on the seeder. Oh, wait, where's the unfold? See, it told me. I forgot a thing. That's it. One little. Did you see that? X. That one little wheel. Up, down. That's it. Okay. Okay. And we seed. And we go chug along and do the things. We are zooming now, folks. And then we get here, and we're probably going to hire a fella again. Switch to the next. Okay, we're gonna let the AI take over there, and we're gonna tab our way through to here. I guess we're gonna get out, touch our little doober. As soon as the harvest tank is full, or even before, you can unload its contents into a trailer. So we are going to do that too. Oh, okay, it's an okay size trailer, I guess. So, whoops, back up. I forgot to take it with me. Q. Drive next to the harvester on the left-hand side and open the cover, and the pipe will start extending if we're in the right place. And then the harvester will empty the wheat into our trailer here. Now what you can do, you can drive alongside it if you want to. Or we could just sit here and wait for it to be done. You can drive alongside if you feel really confident with that. I have done it. I've done it before with Quill, actually, which was an adventure in itself. Or I can do this. I can tab into this machine and then look down at the bottom and realize that it's only at 54%. It's got a ways to go. It's going to do, you know, another big chunk of this field before it's ready, before it's full. So I can leave it. I can come back to it, or I can continue on checking out what all the little people are doing. And then we got a thing to do here. So what do we have? Okay, this one is just showing me the house door. Notice it says open wardrobe in the topper in the topper left, guys. So we could, you know, if I buy horses, I can put on riding boots and riding pants. Look at this. I can put on riding hat and go trucking. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I approve. Footwear, we're just gonna go for, yeah, those are fine. Go back to our jeans because we don't need this right now. So that will always be there. Up here is another exclamation mark to the front door. We could sleep through the day and come back the next day now. Yeah, it's pretty nice. If it's, you know, cold and blowing, if it's snowing, you can remove these pieces. You can even get rid of your house if you want to and buy another one for a lot of cash, and place it somewhere else if you want to do that as well. Now you can't demolish, you can't move them. You're actually either selling it, demolishing it, whatever, and then coming back in, you know, you're having to rebuild it somewhere else for a whole new price. But it is possible to do, which is kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop this one for now. This is the, and I think we're pretty close to the end of the, I think we're pretty close to the end of the little tutorial here anyway. I don't remember. First, we're going to open the cover. It says N up there, so that will be open. And I guess we could attempt to go over. See how that goes. And, oops, trick. But run into the nice people. And if we get in just the right place, we can just drive along with it while it fills up. Let's back up a bit. I can't see what I'm doing. Ooh, don't I drive great? It's awesome, right? You are so impressed. I know. So this will be a thing. Now it's going to be a bad thing here because he's turning around. Go forward. Go forward. Okay, he's turning around. Let's just wait till... No, I don't want to do this now because I'll be driving on the other side and destroying my crops. So I'm going to wait till he comes back down here and turns around. And then we'll follow along like that. It was just a bad timing there. He was close to the end. And right now, to be on his left, I'll be driving through the wheat and making a mess of things. So, and what I will do is look into whatever parts I need to be able to bale this straw, because I do intend to buy horses. Or maybe not bale it. Maybe we can just pick it up. Wow, maybe we can just pick it up and put it in that, see the little rustic building here? I don't know if this takes just hay or straw, but that's what this is for. And you can put it into something and then just, you know, kind of blow it in and out as loose. Now, I don't know if it takes both. But yeah, we could fill it up in here. So maybe I could just pick up something and get this stuff loose off the field and blow it into that building. I don't know. We're going to find out. But we shall know soon. So I'm going to end this now. I am going to have to pick that, get that stuff, the grain, and then we're going to have to go sell it someplace. Or put it in our silo and store it. Now, it comes down to, do we want to keep it for feeding chickens? Because I'm going to want chickens. Or do we pay, you know, we sell it. We may have to sell it because we just need the cash to be able to move forward. So, but in the future, we will be looking at maybe doing this on our own to be able to pay for chickens. So thank you guys for being here. We have a new farming game to play because I love farming games. I have a lot to learn with this one, and that's okay because I will. So I have down here is the, you can see the, yeah, you can see the mouse. I'm down here with these 4 little plots. These are my little homes. Until I see you next time, guys, I hope you're having a good day on the farm. And I hope the sun is shining and things are going well. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.